Hi, my name is Melea Hauk, and I will be performing a monologue titled Perfect Vision by Claire Stucky. Throughout my life, everyone hyped me up for my senior year. They told me senior week was going to be amazing, how senior prom would be the best dance that I would ever go to, and I would finally get to walk the stage and get my diploma. I started looking at prom dresses when I was only 10, wondering what dress would be my senior dress. I imagined sitting alongside my friends as we finally got to throw our caps up like so many other seniors had. Class of 2020, my mom would say. Perfect vision. And for a while, I thought I was able to perfectly see my future and what my senior year would look like. Me and my friends celebrating our graduation at a nice restaurant, my family attending my graduation party, and lots of party lights just blaring at prom, where my friends and I could dance together one last time. I was getting ready for the opening night of my last high school production, Cinderella, when I started to hear all of the rumors about school closing due to the rapidly spreading COVID-19. Another school had to shut down their production, and my cast was so scared that that was going to happen to us. But our principal and our staff did everything in their power to keep our show going, and it did. We just had to start capping our audiences. We all sighed a breath of relief after our last performance. And then we had to go into quarantine. My senior friends were trying to stay positive and find new hobbies that they'd never tried before, but I started to lose interest in my own. Bad news after bad news swarmed my head, and I started seeing videos of girls in my class crying because their school year had just been canceled. One night, while I was scrolling on TikTok, I saw this video that really caught my attention. It was this girl sitting on her couch, rolling her eyes, obviously annoyed, while text around her said, "My sister, who's class of 2020, won't stop crying about how she won't get to go to her senior prom and about how her school year is canceled. She just needs to shut up and get over it." I had to rewatch that video to see if my eyes were playing tricks on me. But they weren't. I've never felt so much hatred in my life. I wanted to just throw my phone across the room and scream until my vocal cords snapped. My class is going through something anyone who's not supposed to graduate in 2020 might never understand. If you want the class of 2020 to just shut up and get over it, here is just something that I would like to say to you. I have been waiting my whole life to get to do what every senior before me was able to. I wanted to have my senior prom, my senior week, my graduation, and COVID-19 has just made it feel like all of my hard work has gone to complete waste. Please, let me vent if I need to. You haven't had to put a pivotal moment on hold. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sarah Esparza, and I am a senior now at Illinois State University, and I major in theater teacher education. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I have had the amazing opportunity to work through Nomad Theater with Melea Hauk and Claire Stucky on this monologue titled Perfect Vision. Now, Perfect Vision is about what it feels like to be a high school senior in the middle of this global pandemic right now. Each rehearsal, my goal and kind of my process that was moving me forward throughout this entire thing was really to just focus on Melea and Claire. I wanted to hear about what they thought of everything, what they thought of missing out on things that they were looking forward to, what exactly they are missing out on. You know, things like canceled high school shows and things like that is devastating. And so we were able to use those real life stories and experiences to match and to motivate the words that Claire wrote. And that was also a really cool thing, was to be able to have Claire by our side the entire time. You know, anytime we had a question, Claire was right there to answer. And it's not every day where you get to direct something and you have the person who wrote the words that you're working with right by your side. And so that was just really amazing. And both of these young ladies were able to offer me a lot of insight on what it feels like to be a high school student right now. And I think that there is something to take away from this monologue for everybody. The biggest thing that I've taken away is empathy. You know, there can't be enough of it. And the fact that we were able to use art to kind of have this creative outlet right now has been remarkable. And I really hope that you enjoy what we've been working on these last couple of weeks. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Claire Stucky, and I'm the playwright to Perfect Vision, which is directed by Sarah Esparza and is performed by Melea Hauk. I would just like to thank you for taking the time to listen to this piece. My class is going through something that not a lot of people understand, and I just wanted to bring attention to it. I saw something one day when I was on social media, and that was the main inspiration that I wanted to take all that emotion that I felt that night and put it into this piece. It's a very confusing time for anyone who's supposed to graduate in 2020, and some of us are getting the things that we were promised, some of us weren't. It's just very confusing. I was the one to get some things, but then once quarantine happened, I wasn't able to have prom or senior week or other things that a lot of seniors were able to get. And I wanted to bring attention to that. I don't think a lot of people understand what we are going through and how painful it is for us to be told that our senior year is canceled. So I wrote this piece to bring attention to that, and I wanted to get some more perspective of what is happening during these weird and confusing times. So again, thank you.